Yo, 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 once again, we make back. This is We Just a Messages podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I am Mike.
And we can't do this without my dog Drew Money on the boards, man.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Pretty turned up, man. It's a good week, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Anything exciting happened for y'all this week? Or was just the typical smooth week?
A smooth week, Did a little outside activity this week, Hit Woo Wednesdays on Wednesday. And we did it. Then I was at the Katt Williams show last night.
Yes, sir. Outside, nigga. Oh, Mo.
How did that go?
Katt Williams show was pretty good, man. It was
I
pretty
see
good.
Monique was out there.
Monique was there. Tommy Davidson was there. Katt Williams was there, of course. I forgot the two dudes. It was a lady and another dude that opened, and then I forgot the comedian name. He's an OG though. He's been on like Comic View. Red, what's his name? Red something. But he was like the host. He was real funny too. He did his thing too. But it was pretty cool, man. Pretty good. Lil Mo was there too. She was like the music for the thing too.
Lil Mo's still out here, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Shouts out to Lil Mo, man.
I ain't seen Lil Mo in years.
Shouts out to her for real, man. Yeah, she did her thing too, man. It was a good show.
How long was the show?
So we got there at like 7:30, and we left at like 11:30. So yeah, about 4 hours.
Yeah, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
They had intermission or anything like that?
Nah, I mean, because
Was
once
it
it
straight
started,
through?
like
they ran straight
just
through.
ran straight through, man. It was pretty cool though.
They didn't have the little cell phone pockets.
Nah,
That's crazy.
surprisingly nah.
Yeah.
Because when
So
Kevin
he
Hart,
must not be on tour.
nah, it's a Dark Matter tour.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, that's very surprising.
yeah. I mean, I guess since he been on this tour for a minute now, so
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he probably done laxed on that. But when Kevin Hart came here, they had to put their phones up though.
Dave Chappelle too.
Word.
Yeah. Any show I've ever been to, really, at the Coliseum has.
Cat ain't care. Well, I don't want to flex, but I was in a suite, so
Huh?
I had them. I didn't have the other rules that everybody else had, so I don't know. But
Pop your collar.
yeah, man, he was in the suite kicking it. So
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. So how was your Wednesday, man?
Hey, man, Wednesday was cool, man.
You had a good
I
week.
caught the 2-year anniversary for Woo Wednesday, man. Shout out everybody who was out there, man.
Yeah, big up D White.
Big up to D White, big up to Dope and Rare. They had a little pop up out there. Shouts out to
Lucci. Big up. Big up.
Lucci. Shouts out Lucci. Yeah, man, it was a pretty cool event, man. A lot of people out there.
Yeah, it's good networking.
Yeah, good networking. My dog Drew was out there cutting the rug with the networking, man. Shouts out my boy, man.
I saw Danny was out there too.
Yeah, we chopped it up with him. Big
Yeah.
up, Danny.
Shouts out my dog Danny Foxworth, man.
Big up. Big up.
He his episode of Random Acts of Podcast on the Random Acts of Podcast Patreon page too this week, man.
Yes,
Check my dogs out. Check Random Acts of Podcast Patreon and check my dog Danny Foxworth pods out, man. They do anything out here, man.
Yeah, I just was listening to that yesterday.
Where? I gotta check it today. But yeah. Shouts
Yeah,
out.
but I saw because Danny had posted when he ran into you out there.
Yeah, shouts out my boy, man.
Yeah, man. It's always big energy when you run into Danny, man.
Yeah.
It's love, for real, though. Much appreciative.
Yeah, shouts out my boy, man.
Yeah, he's always been well, I never met him in person, but he just seems like a very high spirited individual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, for
My
sure.
dog.
For sure. And he gives love. He shows love to the show. He's been showing love for years to the show, to the network in general. So,
Yeah. He been showing love. He loved doing podcasting too. So
yeah. Big up.
definitely.
And you already know Random Acts, how they give it up down in Jacksonville, Florida. So
Yeah,
big up.
and been running it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out
Yeah.
Aunt Joe Banks, man. Shouts out Joe got the safe house down there as well, man. Doing anything.
Shout out to the safe house, man. Shout out to the safe house.
For
Them
sure.
niggas, who was I was looking at something the other day, cause I think they like on Amp was on somebody else's pod too. Amp has an episode on somebody else's pod. That's what it was.
Who are you?
Yeah, the Who Are You
Yeah,
pod,
yeah.
Big up to that platform also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
big up.
That was a good interview, man. It was
Yeah.
real good. You checked it out, Mike?
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I was able to check some of it out, man.
Okay. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good, man. It was good in
Good to
good
see Amp in
insight.
that light.
Yeah, for real. On the other side of the boards. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there was good questions too. Like big up. I mean, he did his homework, so that was love. Good to see that.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely for sure, man. Amp, shit, you gotta think, shit. Amp and them been running it up a little bit longer than what?
They
15,
started probably
15,
like
16?
about 2 years before us.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Niggas been out here a long time. I tell you, man, time be flying, dog. That shit don't wait on no fucking body, dog.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Nobody. We already in April.
Yep.
It's Easter weekend,
Like,
man.
we
Definitely
already
Easter
in April.
weekend.
I forgot about that too, cause
Yeah.
niggas pulled up to work yesterday and that shit was like a fucking ghost town, bruh.
Ain't
So,
nobody been in there?
Not really.
was Good
no.
Friday.
I was like,
Yeah, it was Good Friday. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Them police out.
Yeah, them police is out, boy.
Out, bruh.
Yeah, they definitely
police.
out. Y'all be safe.
Police
out
being
here.
out on Easter weekend kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
out
yeah,
in that context,
yeah,
like
they
out,
though.
like
They
yeah,
out.
that shit kind of trash.
Nah,
Y'all
but-
be safe out here, man, for sure. Though.
But they laying low, like, I mean, all lights off, like around curves, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Once you get up on it, you see
Yeah,
that reflector.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. That'll catch me.
They definitely catching you on them curves and on them exits on them interstates, man. Y'all be safe, man. Watch out for them marks too.
I think it's on Easter weekend with air quotations. That's funny.
No, I'm saying I put air quotations on out.
Yeah, I
Like,
got
yeah.
you.
out. Yeah, them niggas, you know, they always got to try to meet a quota or something. I had got it. I mean,
Man, they
It
hit me
is what
with
it is.
4 points, bro. That's excessive, bro. Like, come on, man.
he gave you 4 points.
Yes.
I gotta look back at that ticket that I got to see how much points he put on my shit.
So, like, I saw the ticket. It was like 180, bro. So I'm like, all right.
Shit, my shit was 223.
So I'm saying, like, you already saw, like, I was on the decline coming around the curve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was doing over 55. No doubt about it. But I saw I was like, how much the ticket? He was like 180, 63 or some shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. But that next one I look at that ticket, that just said 4 points.
Yeah, he tried to get you.
Yeah, I was like,
man.
all right. So why is my ticket only 180? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'll pay more money
Yeah, versus
versus
the
the
points.
points.
Because how long it take for them shits to drop off anyway?
I don't know. I'll just take one of the defensive courses. But I'm also going to go to the court. Because he was like, yeah, you can just pay it, you know.
Man, I ended
online.
up paying
Nah,
that shit.
nigga, hell nah. Fuck
Yeah, them
that.
point- them
Them
points
points, I
crazy.
need to go talk to the judge, bro. Hey, take 2. I'm cool with 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Yeah, I gotta find out how long it take for them shit to drop off anyway.
Yeah,
But I don't really be getting tickets like that.
That affect your insurance too, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my. That's
So
my.
they automatically pick that shit up? Like your insurance and notice that shit?
Not. Yeah, it can.
It can. It depends.
It depends, but they run reports on you. You know.
That shit whack as fuck.
Hell yeah.
But that shit, I mean, everything is going up.
yeah.
My insurance went from like I was paying like 150 something. My shit 190 now. And that was over like the last year and a half.
That's crazy. Well, that's not bad, but that is kind of crazy though. But
Yeah, I asked my mom, I was like, is this normal? She was like, nah, son, that's about right. But
I know the
yeah,
people-
I never was paying over 150 period.
yeah,
So what happened was when I finally got my own, when I had finally went and got my own insurance, I expected to pay like one sum because when I was under my mom's shit, I was just giving her like 100 bean.
you're right.
So then when I had got that's what happened. When I got the BMW,
Yeah.
when I traded Camaro in, so I went ahead and just got my own insurance, and that shit was like 150 something.
Did they-
Last year
They
that shit went
tax
up to
you extra
190.
because your car red too. Is that true? Is that like a real thing?
So I heard about that, but I never really seen. It didn't make no significant difference, no.
Right.
But I do hear that's the thing. Yellow, red,
yeah, like bright color cars.
bright color cars can have an effect on your insurance, but I ain't never really seen too much of a difference. But I did hear that's a real thing.
Another lie is that whole once you turn 25 shit too.
Oh, it gets lower.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I think they just wanted to hop on. I think they was dick riding. Car insurance companies been dick riding the whole economy.
yeah.
Think about it, bro. Like, what reason do they have to up their insurance? That should be a per driver type thing. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I agree.
They're
I
scam
feel-
artists, man.
Yeah, I think
Cause my sister, she reckless.
right.
So her shit be high. Her shit be high. I ain't never had I think her insurance is like 2 or 3 something. I'm never in my life had to pay no shit like that.
I
But
think-
there's some people out there who do pay that.
I think car insurance would be treated like a kind of like a savings account or something like that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay it, but at the end of the year, if ain't nothing happen, give me my bread back, bro. Like,
Yeah, I feel you on that
It
too.
needs to just a car payment and car insurance needs to be all in one thing.
I agree with that too.
Yeah,
That's a fact too. Yeah,
like that shit's stupid. Niggas gotta do both.
yeah. Hey man, shout out to the people who living
Yeah,
on,
I mean,
on
that's a
auto
good
draft
point,
though. Like they
because
just-
that's how mortgages are worked. If
Yeah,
you got an
yeah.
escrow account, your
Insurance and all all
your
that.
insurance
shit,
and your property taxes is factored into that shit, so you ain't gotta worry about paying that
Yeah.
separately. No, that's a good point, Drew. I never thought about that shit.
Shit's stupid, man.
I guess they go just based off the car itself versus insurance that can fluctuate versus your car being just a regular thing.
They
But
hold your history against you too.
car dealerships don't wanna collaborate with insurance companies.
But see, certain like if you work for certain car companies, like I believe Volvo, for one, I believe like they offer that to their employees. Like,
Yeah, they got a car program. Mercedes too.
okay, Mercedes
Yeah.
too. So that if
Yeah, my
they-
sister
They
got
got it's
one
a
under
lease. It's a
Volvo.
lease program.
Yeah, lease program. Yeah.
So if they're able to even offer that, there's an idea of that happening. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It should
Yeah.
be offered to fucking everybody.
And
know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
you can get crazy. You can customize the whole car. Like,
See what I'm saying?
yeah.
That shit's nuts, man. But we've
It's a lot of perks, man.
yeah.
I mean, ever since Mercedes came here, Volvo came here, shit been going up, man. I tell you, the traffic is a motherfucker. Somerville is not the same no more at all.
That's crazy.
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, that should be on Smash.
Cat was talking about that last night. He was like, "Man, I love Charleston, but y'all, nobody else need to move here."
I'm glad he spoke on that shit.
Yeah, for real.
I'm glad Cat spoke on that, dog. Yeah, traffic is definitely different, dog. You be like, what the fuck? Like, the niggas this shit starting to look like Houston or some shit, bro. With the traffic.
Nah, hell no. He's the traffic crazy, nigga. No.
I see somebody's story one
Hell
time.
no.
The niggas had traffic 2 in the morning.
I'm telling you, man.
2 in the morning traffic is nasty.
That'd be Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh,
is
Atlanta's
like
a
that.
dub.
Atlanta is like
That shit is a dub.
That's traffic all the time, bro. All
It don't matter what day of the week it is. It could
All
be
the
early
time.
Sunday morning.
all the time. Yeah,
That-
nah,
that-
we are kind of lucky. I mean,
For
visiting
sure.
New York,
Mhm.
visiting Miami, visiting Texas, bro.
Oh,
Our
those
traffic,
cities are on smash.
that shit horrible.
And they steady moving there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, niggas is steady moving to Houston, bro. Traffic just going up.
Yeah,
You know what that mean? Housing market going up. Rent prices going up.
you gonna get good prices for houses right now in Houston.
You say you can or you
You
can't?
You can.
What they going for?
You get a nice house for like 2 something.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen 2 something in a minute.
Or you might even catch a little pool in the back. You know what I'm saying? A little 2.5. You know, for real. For real. I mean, Houston's big, bro.
It's
a
huge.
big.
It's huge.
It's huge, bro. Pause. But I'm telling you, man, like, I mean, you have to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? On the outside, yeah, you can catch a nice house. You get a nice, I mean, for the prices, $500,000 that niggas are paying down here, bro, you gonna get a stupid house in Houston.
Been the hoes out there.
Stupid hoes.
Nah, real talk. They top
They
city.
are top tier. I ain't gonna hold you.
Maybe them. Y'all remember that legendary thread last year? What all the cities have popped out
Mhm.
or states?
Mhm.
Detroit ran that shit. Houston ran that shit. Dallas ran that. They was like, I think they was the consensus top 3.
That was a top 3. It was.
Yeah.
I remember that thread. Shouts out to that thread, man.
Definitely, that's a legendary. That's a legendary thread, man. It's been some legendary threads as far as like as regards to the women, but that one there, yeah, Detroit got busy. I ain't know Detroit was giving it up like that though.
Well, God be doing his big one, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, for real, you niggas ain't y'all ever been to the D?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't been like in there, but yeah, I stopped there on a layover one time, man.
Okay, but yeah, I know they was giving it up like that as far as the women, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, oh shit.
Hey man, that's where Cash Doll from, man. You gotta know
It's a
it's
lot.
gotta,
Okay,
you
that
gotta know
makes sense.
it's more of those there at
We
least.
got V and her homegirl. Yeah. They from
V. Oh, okay. I know who you talking
Homie.
about. Yeah.
They both from Detroit.
They
Y'all
both from
crazy.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay,
y'all
okay.
crazy for that moment of silence. Like, shouts out to the moment of silence.
Yes, sir. Give it up. Give it up.
Facts. Y'all crazy.
That do make sense though. That do
Alright.
make sense. No, God really be showing the fuck
I'm
out.
trying to
dog.
tell you,
Yeah,
man.
God be showing out, man. That shit don't make no sense. You be like, God.
You got our women, then you got women
Woo!
with no lips and no ass and shit. And then it's like we was blessed. Like, come on, man. Like, you know.
God bless.
That's how I look at it.
That's why I said, like, man, I know it's a little popular thing to get on the women with the BBLs, but I still think like you can literally find just certain combinations. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did he come up with that combination of black woman right there? Like, that shit was crazy, dog.
Hey man,
Should be crazy with some of the mixes, dog. Do y'all really y'all subscribe to like the '90s women being like peak black women as far as the look? I feel like it was always some advancement, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel like I'm still into that. Like that look.
For real?
100%. I feel like my shorty definitely looks like her, but her build is like a '90s build. You know what I'm saying?
nah, I feel you, Drew. Like
Yeah.
I like that type of aesthetic as well. But I do feel Mike too, though. It was.
Maybe I'm speaking. Maybe 'cause
I think
I'm more
like
caught up
early
on the body.
2000s. I think early 2000s is when the body transformation. Like that's
Yeah.
like we started seeing like way more like
Thicker.
thicker. I don't even. I want to say average women, but like normal women. Like you could run into way more.
Cause that's what cause think about it, bro. Every time we highlight a '90s woman with that aesthetic, it's the face off rip first.
Yeah.
But the body, like today, it's the
Mhm.
face and the body. I'm talking about natural bodies too.
No, I see what you're saying. But
Like,
I see
outside
what both
the-
of y'all saying. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like you didn't. Nia Long wasn't thick like that crazy. You see what I'm saying? Halle
But
Berry, she
she-
wasn't thick like that.
but
Now
they were
today,
still-
you
they
got
were
the
like,
face
yeah.
and the body.
Nah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel
And if you did have that combination back then, it was rare. Am I off in saying that?
Nah, you
It was like you was like a unicorn for real. Now you got with the face and the body. It's like, oh, hold on now, what the fuck we got going on?
It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on.
For real. I'm telling you, man.
Just even looking at the Freaknik dog, I know they didn't cover all the video footage, but it was like a lot of them. They was fine now. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
the body combination wasn't like that with the face.
Did y'all see the thread where the girls were saying they found their moms on there?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy. One chick says her mom was
right off rip.
7 minutes in. Her mom bunk over. it.
Bunk over. Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
But you know the one famous picture where they had like one dude, he was a police officer, one was another regular dude, then was another regular dude, then the girl, she just had the ass cheeks.
Oh yeah, I
spread
saw
out.
the mom, the girl that was her mom on there. Like the
They didn't have that actual picture on there though.
Oh, okay.
But you know what picture I'm talking
I
about,
know
though.
the picture
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah, that's wild too.
Nah, but bodies definitely have changed, bro.
I'm telling you, man, the bodies have definitely changed.
It's the chicken. It's the chicken, bro.
Oh, it's on some Clone Tyrone type shit.
It's the chicken, bro. They pumping them antibiotics in that chicken.
When did you really think we start to see the natural body just be more common? What year? As far as
Probably-
thickness, I'm talking strictly thickness.
Like 02, 03.
I'm going further than that.
When you think? When it
In
became,
between that 05, 07 window.
you gotta think now. So tip drill was 03, 04, right?
Yeah, they had some thick ones, but it still wasn't as common then.
It became to be prevalent around that time. By the time we got to 05, 06, that's when it was like
Cause you know I'm gonna
they
say
thick.
the real checkpoint was Buffy the Body.
Yeah, that was like 03.
No, 03. She was 03 when she first came on the scene.
That was like that's like 03.
So I first saw her really for real on ATL, but I had seen her in some spots prior.
you gotta think the Tony Yayo video was what 04?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like 03, 04 ish.
Yeah.
And
Cherokee
ATL
out
was
before it does now.
huh?
Cherokee.
Well, she's 06.
Her like
Her first
She
one
was
was like
in
06.
Charleston around 04, 03.
Okay, well then
so
maybe
like
her
so
first
you
scene
like
was around
like
then.
Cherokee Clio like that class. Yeah, that's like what 01,
That's like
2000s,
early
like
2000s.
and then Pinky.
But you gotta think in their era, them two was rare.
Oh, they were
Yeah, they were the unicorns. Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
was the
saying? So I'm
unicorns.
talking about the generation after.
that. Okay, going into it.
So probably like around our time frame.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta think about the girls who were probably slimmer around our generation, and as they got into their latter 20s,
Them dickies
You gotta-
filled out.
they filled out.
Them Dickies did fill out. That's a good analogy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there was a running narrative about some of them who fucked up the whole, like J-Lo, she was never thick.
She wasn't as thick as the media tried to
Exactly.
push.
Look
That-
at her
that,
bum.
that green dress hypnotized niggas, bro.
It did.
Cause they
I'm
had
niggas.
the narrative of her being like super thick it was just ran out, man. It was just completely ran
But
out.
now, like when you see them now, like of course, Cherokee. She was born probably like late or mid 70s or something like that. How old Cherokee is? She around here somewhere.
She like what
40s.
late
She
40s.
late
Yeah,
40s.
She
for
gotta be
sure.
late 40s
late
now.
40s.
Yeah,
Cause you even got to think about '06 Pinky. That ain't really thick for real. She thick,
Yeah, she thick now.
but then
she overboard now.
you get what I'm saying. But then that if you look at her, then she wasn't really crazy thick like that. She was just
no,
thick.
she was just-
you
she
get
was-
like Drew.
she
You
was-
get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
She was
Yeah.
thick for her size.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So now it's like they come in all heights, but they be like thick.
They be thick, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But even still, like even if they bought like crazy, shit is crazy.
Yeah, man.
As
So
you
I'm
could-
just glad I was born in my certain generation, bro.
As you could tell, everybody on the show loves women.
Through and through.
Through and through.
And it's no knock against the previous now. It's just like the faces was there for sure. But the bodies
Yeah.
turned up around '05 in that '05, '08 window for sure. Had to.
No, that's a fact.
You got to think. All right, so the video vixens. Think about Melissa Ford. She was damn near a
considered-
unicorn.
She was she was one of the thick ones back.
And she had the face.
Right,
You get what I'm saying?
Fine.
right. And that's
Yes.
coming off the heels of like Superhead era and shit like that. Cause she wasn't really thick, so to say.
Mm-mm.
But she just
And Mel done got thicker as she done got older. You see what I'm saying? You got to think Mel 46 now.
damn, she 46.
Mel is 46.
I didn't know that. It makes sense though.
Yeah, Mel is 46 and she done got thicker. And that's what I'm saying. Ashanti, another one. Some of them filled out as they get older. Some of them, they kind of keep their same body.
Yeah, Maya.
Maya, she got thicker as she got older. But even looking at Maya as a kid back then on the King magazine, be like, oh, Sam, she thick. She wasn't really thick like that. She was
Right.
thick for her time.
Also, you got to remember, bro.
Thick is in now. Back then, that wasn't really that really wasn't
kinda,
the thing.
They thought they looked at it as like being kind of overweight back then.
Exactly.
Oh,
Who was the model that
Takar.
Takar was the one who really set
But
the
that
trend.
wasn't our standard though. That
It
wasn't our
wasn't.
standard. That
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
So, I'm going to take y'all down like a little rabbit hole, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. So, remember now, people were throwing up, my nigga. Anorexic was a fucking.
That was the
Yeah,
thing.
You know what
yes.
I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so people wanted to be thin. People wanted, like, the Slim Fast commercials
Yeah.
were very.
Jenny Craig.
Jenny
Jenny
Craig,
Craig.
yes.
Weight Watchers and all that.
I mean, they used to drag Rosie O'Donnell for her fluctuation
right.
of her weight.
Right.
She'll
Oprah
be-
too.
Oprah too, yes.
She bought into that.
100%. So now, like, so the average of what we was like, well, what was accepted in society will only hold people back from, really being able to potentially be themselves.
Right.
Eating certain things, eating less, eating 1 meals a day. So now we're in a day and age where everything is about inclusion because. Hell, if it ain't about inclusion, then nigga,
You
you're
fucked up.
racist.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
So
You some type of phobic.
You're
100%.
discriminating.
100%. So I think nowadays, like, diets are way different. It's more of like I can eat this way and it's going to give me the good gains. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Instead of shying away from eating steaks and red meat and just eating, rabbit food. Or
They
something.
hitting them shots too. What is it called? Ozempic or whatever.
Yeah,
that was called?
Ozempic.
they
Yeah, that
hitting them
Ozempic
too.
shit is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
That's a great point. But definitely in that 05, 08, because even my girlfriend in high school, at the time, I thought she was thick.
Mm.
Looking back, she ain't had no ass for real. She didn't.
You be surprised.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, that ass was just been wide. They ain't really bad.
No, it wasn't.
A
hit
lot,
like that.
a lot of them got through with that too.
100%.
Yeah, you right. You right. It was
Yeah.
a lot of wide loads.
Now today, like I'm ass man to the fullest. But it depends though.
Mhm.
So like if you got the face and you got some titties and you just got a little bit of that, I mean I could probably do something with that.
Mhm.
But if you got the ass, I'm all
Man,
go.
if you got the
And if you
ass-
got all three, oh man, you just.
Hey man, I don't care. You're sitting on your spine.
But see, you don't really care about a body type for real though, right?
Nah, I love women, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so of like I know what I like, and if you check the boxes for me, bro, I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of whatever, I'm gonna accept you for who you are. So I don't care about. all those features now. Now, when I was out and about, hey, I was able to be more selective.
He was a little more strict.
Yeah, I had a chance.
I got my few outliers I mess with, but
Yeah.
I mean, y'all know it was. I like them big ones. Look at Drew. Hey,
No, I feel you, boy, man.
But yeah, man. For real though, times have changed a lot, man. But it's interesting just to see how everything just transpires. The ones that were thick, but were borderline questionable of what thick was. Now, we'll look at them today. But it was always like I felt like those were the ones that have been the loudest ones in school, the ones who used to talk crazy to men. You know what I'm saying? And now it's
They
like
had a head start and they didn't do nothing with the head
at
start.
all. But treated men like they been shit, like for just even like, damn, I'm a kid, bruv, and look at you. You know what I'm saying?
Them the ones that you see now, and they be like, "Damn, you can't talk to me." You be like, "No, nigga, like the fuck, like." Yeah, let's go. We gonna take it there, nah. Y'all laughing? We gonna go there? I thought we was potting, nigga.
oh, we potting.
All
I
right,
feel
like
you, though.
shit.
Or some of the ones who was already thick, like the unicorns.
Right. I'm just saying, where was
Crazy
that?
now.
Where was that energy junior year? You know what I'm saying? Like junior.
We all been there. Yeah, you right.
That's all I'm just saying, man.
Hey, now for real though.
Don't try to switch up when you done washed the shore.
For real though.
Don't do that.
Washing the shore is crazy.
Don't do that because we still swimming out here.
Washing the shore is crazy.
Hey man,
That's a crazy diss.
Hey, I just gotta call it how it is.
I feel you though, dog. I feel you. Just to think though, that shit was 20 years ago, dog. 04. Like, come on, man. What we doing?
It's crazy, man.
Those were really good times, man.
Facts.
That open court March Madness was just, it's great times, bro. It's great times.
Where was niggas at in 04? I
I
was in 7th and 8th grade.
was ending ninth, going into 10th, moving from West Side to North Charleston. That's what I was doing. It's a lot going on that summer, man. I got my first job that summer.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into I saved all my. I remember this. I'm gonna tell my daughter this all the time. Like when it comes to saving money, so I saved up all my checks from that summer. Right, I was a camp counselor. Right.
Shout out to being a camp counselor. Did
Shout
that
out
one
to
year.
camp counselor. Shouts out Lenovar Park for giving me the opportunity too. So I went, saved my checks up. You walk in the mall. Tax-free weekend. You give a 15-year-old who saved up his money. He walk in the mall with $1,400. He feel like he got $1 million? So
Facts.
like, I don't even know how much I left with the mall with, but I know I had an ass of bags. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready for 10th grade. I'm ready for 10th grade. But yeah, shouts out to my first job.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, no, I was around. Yeah, my first job was a lifeguard, and that was I was on East Side, bro. So it was treacherous. Not gonna lie, it was wild times, but
You was at MLK?
mm-hmm.
Right.
And so camps, camps used to come to the pool
Yeah.
and shit. So it was always like, yo, I at the camp counselors, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was like, all I know, our staff been lit, bro. We just to clean up.
02 to 04 was a wild 3 years for me because I literally was at a different school each year in middle school.
Mm.
So 6th grade, I was at Latson. 7th grade, Charlestown Academy. 8th grade, Alice Burney.
Why you ain't stay at Charlestown, bro?
Oh, my mom wanted to get me out of there.
You ain't been.
She felt like Alice Burney was just better for me.
Okay. Put you back in the public sector.
Yeah, and it was just like, I mean, it was cool. It was cool, but she just felt like Burney was just better for me. She just felt like it was better. So, and I remember I moved like in the middle of my 8th grade year. So I probably moved to Alice Burney around January, February of that would have been 05.
Yeah, it's
05.
05.
Because I started 8th grade 04. So 03, 04, I was 7th grade. 04, 05, I was 8th grade. And I probably went to Alice Burney like around, January or February of 05.
Mm.
and then went to Stall '09 because they was right next to each other. So Alice
Yeah.
Burney and Stall was right next to each other. So then I just did the smooth transition in over to Stall. But all 3 of those years I was at a different school. But it was all in all, it was cool though. Still in contact with a few people from Charlestown Academy. Charlestown Academy wasn't bad though, but just my mom felt it was a better opportunity.
Nah, I feel you, man. So you did the whole like audition thing to get in there, no?
No,
You didn't audition?
Mm-mm.
You just walked in there?
With Charlestown Academy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's School of the Arts?
Oh, that's school. I thought you had to audition for Charlestown Academy too.
Nah.
Oh, all right.
That was just a myth for the outsiders.
And Charlestown Academy was just so because it was K through 12 too, so it was a lot different. Bro, listen, that really was. I honestly say I think it was a better time at Charlestown, even from a girl standpoint, because you had the high school girls there.
No,
You
I
know
know
what I'm
what you mean,
saying? So Alice Burney, you just got 6th through 8th, but
yeah,
the high school girls, dog, listen.
I know what you mean.
Definitely, it was just a better experience, bro.
All
Like,
under one roof type thing.
yeah,
When I was
for
at New
sure.
Israel, it was like that. I think New Israel was what, K through 8, or yeah, I was K through 8 back then. But yeah, that was different too. When I went to
This nigga with the New Israel. That's
yeah.
funny.
My granny used to work at MUSC and shit, so I used to get drop off when she used to go to work. She used to drop me off then.
Yeah. See, that's when, it was okay for school made sense. You know what I mean? Like where your parents had to move around.
Yeah.
You can put that person there. You had somebody, they ain't really been checking the address like how they going to the extent of like.
You had to tell on yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so what happened was, originally 5th grade, I was at Span.
No, I know Spanish.
So I was in Somerville. So I was just supposed to go hop across the street to Austin. But, I was using my grandparents' address at the time. So then when my mom was like, oh yeah, you out the district. That's when I ended up going to Latson.
Right.
Then I was just staying in Charlestown Academy Charleston County as far as the school and shit. But all in all, man, it was a good time. Charlestown Academy definitely was good, just off the strength of you just had more girls as far as the interaction. It was just different.
Right.
It was just different. Going to Alice Burney, it was cool too, but you just had a lot more interaction with the girls, man. You just did. That's just what it was. But of course, man, when you're a young teenager, man, that's what you going to school for. You going to school for really. Of course, you want to get your work done, but you going there it's the girls. That's what it was. Like you just love the girls. You was trying to, just be cool, but it was mainly the girls for me.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Man, dog, I'm gonna tell you, that was when I moved here. I went to James Simmons for like 3 weeks, bro. And Mo can contest to this shit because a nigga who we was just at a party last weekend, and a nigga came up and was like, "Yeah, this nigga came to school. He had all the bitches. We had that nigga."
Oh yeah.
And Mo's like, "What's happening right now? Like, why is this nigga telling you this shit?" And I'm like, "Bro, I didn't even know all this shit."
My dog concealed that for a while. You can tell he was sitting on that.
I'm like, what is happening right now?
My dog said he was the man on the hill until you came. He was king of the hill.
Anyway, man, so
No, that shit was dope.
that shit was funny as
That
hell.
shit was fun.
That's his origin story, man.
Origin story is crazy.
Man, I did not know bro really I feel like that.
Nah,
bro.
dog,
Like,
you could tell he was sitting on that for a while.
that was crazy.
Once a nigga start that drunk babbling, he been sitting on that. He been sitting on that for a minute, man.
Andrew had them girls going. You had the locks in?
Nah, I had a cut.
Oh, you had the waves. You was wave gang?
I was in the transition because I cut my hair when I moved to Charleston. So it was like, I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm about to grow my hair back type shit. So that's what happened.
Yeah, it was the way. It was.
Yeah,
the
I think my last haircut was like 2000, 2001, something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy, Drew.
Yeah.
I was wave gang then.
Yeah.
Like 7th grade, that's when I really started really paying attention to my waves for real.
Yeah.
Like upkeep.
But see, it was also in Durham, it was niggas with cornrows, but there ain't been a lot of us out there with them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was like niggas was really trying to have swirls and all that, getting in trouble for having do-rags on and shit like that, Then I moved here, and it's like a lot more of me, of like what I wanted to look like. You know what I mean? Like it was niggas.
You came. That's when the locks really started
Right.
going off, though.
It was like It was, but niggas had cornrows. Niggas was
Yeah,
getting
it was-
braids.
yeah,
You know,
hell
like
yeah.
it was a lot more niggas that looked like me that I look like than Durham here in Charleston. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what niggas really used to say. Nigga ain't got no hang time.
Right.
All the nigga got a nigga braid touching the back of his leg.
That nigga had them genuines, nigga.
Yeah.
Them rub outs, nigga. You rub them braids, them shit just come.
Don't take no nap without no do rag or no stocking cap. Them shit's over with.
Or a genuine had them shit stop right. Boy, that shit was
Hell
crazy.
no, but yeah.
Nah, but that shit was like, so getting here, it was a different. It was just different. It was good to see a lot of me. You know what I mean? Because in Durham, it was all type of people, bro. You know, and that's just it. I mean, it was a lot of whites, but they been country whites. The niggas been like, you know, dirt roads. They ain't even had pavement around it. If they had a house, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, country.
Country.
Yeah.
So then I went to Drayton Hall. Then I went to C.E. Williams. That was at Drayton Hall. Then I went to West Ashley Middle. Absolutely shit show. That was
you there the first year open?
yes.
So I was there too. So how we ain't never running? You
Because I was only there for about first semester. And then I
Okay.
was like, bro, I'm not learning shit.
that I ain't gonna lie.
It was fights literally.
When
3
them
times a
niggas
day.
combined CE and Drayton and decide to move us to the old Middleton High School and just
man.
call it West Ashley Middle, that inaugural year was insane.
100%.
Completely, I swear to God, Mike. Like it's like we called this shit like when they told us. So 7th grade, right? They was like, "Yo, we not gonna be at Drayton Hall no more next year." And I was like, "What happened?" Like they was like, "Nothing happened," because you know at Drayton Hall, each grade had their own section of the school. So I'm thinking like, damn, I'm about to go to the 8th grade section
Yeah.
next year. You know, like
But-
we used to be peeping around like, damn, that's the boy over there. Like I'm thinking I'm about to be over there next year. They tell us like the last 9 weeks, hey, y'all need about to go over there next year. We getting a whole completely new school. I'm like, man, what? So we get there. I'm talking about the first week.
Chaotic.
Attitude era WWE, bruh.
Facts.
Attitude era.
Damn.
Facts.
Attitude era.
Facts.
I'm talking
A
about
lot of beef.
Man, listen, bruh. I still can't wrap my mind around how turned that shit was.
You
that
got to
year.
think how old niggas really was as 30 some year olds now. Like,
Yeah, like
Wildin',
like
13.
12. Yeah, that 12 to 14. I ain't gonna say 14. 12 to 13 era. 11, 12, 13, yeah.
Yeah. But see, Drayton Hall used to be a hurricane shelter. So the builds of Drayton Hall, they just
It wasn't
it's not meeting
Yeah.
the new codes of what's
Uh-huh.
required for.
They wasn't trying to do no more trailers neither.
Nah, hell no.
That's what it was. too.
Yeah. So they had to shut down essentially. But what happened was that first year of Drayton Hall, West Ashley Middle, they only was working on bits of the school at a time. So they
Yeah.
kept like the people who I guess lived closer or I don't know how they it was
I don't
maybe
know
it
how
was
they
a lot of
determined that.
Yeah.
It was still an ass of
it
people
was still
there.
a lot of people
It's
there.
still an ass of
'Cause
people there.
I was able to come right back because I lived in Village Green at the time.
Right.
So I was able to come back to essentially Drayton Hall, but it was called C.E. Williams. So that was a whole nother plethora of kids I've never even seen before. But the combination of C.E. Williams and West Ashley, I never knew the dynamic of Drayton Hall and C.E. Williams of that beef.
Yeah.
I wasn't privy to that.
I
prior
never
to
got it
getting
too.
there.
'Cause I remember when I first got to Drayton Hall, niggas like, "Oh, we don't fuck with CE. We don't fuck
Right.
with CE." And I was like,
What
"That's another middle school." Like,
I'm trying to see what they got going
what's
on.
the
over
beef?
there, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was always like, "Now it's like, damn, like
I ain't
Well, I see who go here. I'm trying to see what the other school got going on.
Alright.
Like that's all. That's how I looked at it. Like,
But it was so crazy because C.E. Williams and Drayton Hall, real life had like Debbie. What's the shit called? Debbie Duber or what?
Debbie Downers?
No, it's like a clone.
Oh, a clone.
Essentially, like it was like two people kind of the same, but not the same.
doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Yes.
Doppelganger.
So it was like literally Drake. It's like it was like a
Nah, you right. Nah, you right. When
See
I
what
think
I'm
about it,
saying?
nah, you
see what I'm saying? Like it was
you right. You right. You right. It
two
was
type of things, very similar,
Very
features,
similar.
and like
Nah, you
same.
right.
I'm telling you, bro, that was a crazy.
That is crazy.
Nah, you right. Cause I met my doppelganger from CE. Yeah, you right,
See what I'm
dog.
saying?
You right, bro.
See
You
what I'm
right.
saying?
You right. I ain't gonna say bro nigga, bro passed away a few years, but
Bless up.
I met my
bless up.
doppelganger from CE, and yeah, you right, bro. It was a lot of doppelgangers. Yeah,
So that was crazy because then it was like, man, because then when I went to actually see Williams, I'm like, man, there's somebody I know who. That ain't your cousin? You sure you ain't got no cousin?
yeah.
Like,
You right.
y'all
You
boy
right.
looks too much. Y'all act alike similar. But then, all right, so boom. Then after that half C.E. Williams, then the regular C.E. Williams was back in Melrose. So I went over there, and that was a whole nother thing. Cause now they had elementary school with the high school, but middle
Right.
school. So I was in 8th grade, and it was like maybe 5th, 4th grades. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's actually high school, and then Burke, and yeah, man. So that's why I was able to move around, know a lot of people because I went to a lot of damn schools here in Charleston.
Yeah, that's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
So let's start off on some funny shit, man. I ain't fresh guy, man. He got him a deal. He got a couple shopping sprees. He got him some courtside tickets.
My dog went crazy this week.
Hey, Twitter got it. But you know what's so crazy? It started off as a diss. That's what's so crazy. Like, it started off, he was at a Popeyes.
He was at Whataburger.
All right, he's at Whataburger, and the girls outside, and he was like, they was like, yeah, what you got on? He's like, I ain't fresh. And they was trying to
my
clown
dog was
this
clean.
man.
Now my dog
He
was
clean,
clean.
and he looked like he about what, 40 something?
He mid-40s. He looked mid-40s.
But he dressing looking like, you know.
He come from that era
he
though,
come from
like
that era, like-
starch jeans.
Now the Stars jeans is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. But
That's his.
That's
his,
exactly.
You can tell
That's
he
he was
dressed-
clean though. He was clean.
Yeah.
He was clean.
He was-
And
Hold on, man. Hold on. How starch jeans crazy? Like niggas that used to starch their
Niggas used to starch these.
because I ain't had a crease in my jeans in a very long time.
I got you. But
That's
that's,
all I'm
just, I
saying.
mean, to clown a nigga for something that, like, come on, your
That's
mama-
clearly. I looked at him and
Yeah.
could tell that's
Facts,
from that time.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
So he had the fresh polo on. He had the fresh Air Force Ones on with the jeans.
Had the New Balance.
And the girls, and I'm assuming the girls are probably born late 90s or probably early 2000s, something. They, basically just getting a little jokes off on them. But guess what? That shit turned into, yeah, look, we want to reach out to you, man. LRG, shout out to LRG. LRG is definitely a staple in black culture fashion. They reached out to him. Dog went on the shopping spree. I seen him at the Pelicans game. So I'm assuming he's from New Orleans.
He's from Arkansas.
Okay, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be the closest NBA team. Pelicans reached out to him. He got him some courtside tickets. So, yeah, it was good to see somebody actually go viral for some positive shit,
Hey,
man.
man, Twitter got it right this time,
Yeah, they
man.
got it
Because
right
we've
this
been,
time.
Lord knows, we've been dealing with Netta and Charles for the last 3 months, 5 months or whatever. So, to take a positive pivot like that, I appreciate it, man. Because
Lessons.
Lord knows where we came from. So, you feel me? Like, let's keep it going. Let's have more shit like that going on, man.
Nah, for real.
The skits scene coming from that has been funny, too. Like the skits, like I Ain't Fresh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them are getting their skits up. But yeah, man, I'm looking at the post now. We just touched down in Dallas to take our guy D Lamb on LRG shopping spree. Oh, so he was at the one in Dallas, so I know he went crazy. Cause I know they got a crazy store down there.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Hey man, shouts out to bro.
And he was fresh because he had on the New Balance 5. I actually have that pair too, the powder blues. Yeah, dog.
I mean, just go to the Whataburger. Even that dressed up, you know what I mean? Like,
but he probably was either on his
It looked like
coming
he
from
was-
somewhere,
it looked like
or
he- yeah.
he was just picking up some food on the way home or something
you
like
know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, if I'm going to Whataburger, bro, I'm wearing slides and some joggers.
he
Yeah.
probably
you
was
know?
on his way from somewhere, or that might have been his work fit. You never know.
But I bet you they wouldn't like roll on a nigga like in some slides and some joggers on some shit like that. Like you went out your way, I feel like, to try to clown the man. Like
Yeah, that's what it was. That's why it
And
turned it
then-
sound positive.
Then the shorty who was clowning him, she went viral too.
Oh, for her fits.
For her fits, and I'm like, yo, like, how you commenting on somebody fits? Like,
It wasn't. No, she wasn't getting busy.
you know what I'm saying?
She wasn't getting busy.
she a dyke. She supposed to be fresh.
That's a
she-
fact. That's a fact.
Supposed to. Man, I'm not about to go down that route, but I just feel like she
You see
got
a dog? You see a dog, man? Dog,
Yeah,
be
my
fresh,
dog,
man.
my dog
I
doing
sent it
his
to the
thing,
group so
man.
Drew can see. Yeah, man, he be. This wasn't the one that he wore in the viral video,
I know,
but
it was like the light blue powder.
Yeah, the
blue.
light
yeah,
blue,
yeah, yeah, man. That's a fresh fit, especially for his age. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't doing too much, and he ain't overly. Another thing, he ain't overly baggy neither.
No,
You see what I'm saying? Like he just, He dressed. The dog was fresh. Man. Dog was fresh.
Hey man, I hope dog got his social media pages cleaned up though, cause they coming, bro. That's all
You
I'm
think
saying.
so?
Oh, they coming, dog.
They trying to find some.
They gonna find the first problematic tweet or whatever status. He an older nigga, so he probably go crazy on Facebook. They coming for the Facebook, bro. They coming for it. You know I'm telling the truth, bro. They coming for that shit, bro. They coming for that
They
nigga.
gonna try to
page.
find some.
They gonna try to find something.
Scrub your socials.
I'm telling you, he better scrub his socials, bro, cause too much good happening for him right now. Like he like Uncle Marvin to us right now. So he gotta do his thing and scrub that page.
That is a funny tagline though. He should actually trademark that shit.
What
Take it from her ass
we talking about?
before the other girl run off with that shit.
you
Oh,
ain't-
I ain't fresh.
I'm fresh.
Yeah, he should
Yeah.
trademark that shit.
I mean, niggas.
He should if he's. Hey, if you listen to this podcast, man, I give you some jewels, man. Go ahead, trade me. That's a clothing line. That's a tag right there.
I'm fresh.
I ain't fresh.
You know your boy does trademark no Diddy, so you know. Niggas,
I did see that,
niggas
but
think they can get a free
think about it.
bag.
That's not a fire clothing line name. I ain't fresh.
It might be taken already. I feel like I know somebody maybe seen that shit.
No, they would have went viral already. They would have came out.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
would
they'll try. They'll try
Nah,
to.
see, now when he pop out with the shit, that's
When
the
they
shit happen.
that's when they try.
They
to
ain't
get
gonna
you.
say nothing now. They
Yeah.
gonna wait.
They
for
laying low.
Yeah,
they
they-
laying. No, you right, Drew.
they throw the bait out.
That's
there.
a dope. That's a dope
It
clothing
is
line
dope.
name.
Let's see
I
if
ain't
this
fresh.
nigga slap
I ain't
that on a
fresh.
shirt real quick so we can slap his ass with this lawsuit.
And he could definitely run it up. He could run it up.
And they gonna sit on the by the wayside like Nike did, old boy. You know, run that shit.
I would have pitched that shit right to LRG. Like, hey, bro, how y'all think about I ain't a fresh theme for when it align? That's a bag right there.
Do him a little capsule.
Yeah, little capsule. You know niggas gonna run it up
Yeah,
just off the strength. And that's good to see LRG still out here getting love. I thought niggas gonna try to shit on LRG. Nah, LRG is definitely a staple, man.
Yo, a number that I don't know just text me Diddy. What do that mean?
Oh shit.
They been trying to say daddy.
No, hell no.
Mo got a nigga texting him Diddy. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I don't know that number. That could be anybody. Y'all wildin'.
Pause.
Y'all wildin'.
Yo.
Having a number text you Diddy at right now was kind of crazy,
That's
bro.
kinda crazy.
What you got
I don't
going
know.
on?
I don't know. I'm making see what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? What do that mean? Like, what do that mean?
Oh shit! But no, shout out to I Ain't Fresh dude, man. Shout out to him, man. Dog been running it up, man. So it definitely was a wild week. Speaking of Diddy, it was a wild week for Diddy, man. It was what, Monday or Tuesday? You know, I'm chilling. And I just look at the TL and the TL just starts spiraling out of control. This nigga had a raid in all three homes in LA, Miami, and New York. In connection with alleged sex trafficking of underage girls, weapons. Excuse me. Weapons, and they arrested his drug mule. It was just a lot going on, dog. And usually when you have raids like that of that level, especially with what's connected to it, yeah, you pretty much think niggas is going down.
Nah,
And
yeah.
here we are, probably almost a week later, and he's still out here, because he initially got stopped at the airport because he was gonna take his twin daughters on spring break somewhere in the islands, and his sons got, I can't even say they got arrested. They were
detained.
They was just detained while they did the raid, and I look up now and it's just. I do got some questions for the feds because this Homeland Security was involved in all this shit too. So it's like, to do a raid of that level, what was found? Are there going to be charges? Is he going to be arrested? Like, what's going on with that? Because you don't do a raid of that level and at least, at the minimum, somebody don't be arrested for it. Bail set, whole nine. So like, what's going on? What niggas think is going on with this whole shit, man, at this point?
I don't know. We definitely gotta let it play out because I got questions too. Because it's like you said, like that wasn't a small scale situation. Like you said, three separate properties were raided in one day. It's kind of crazy. Like what's going on? Like is there any punishment to be held down? Is there any indictments coming? Like what's going on? But stuff like that, you always gotta let play out on its own. So I don't know, man. Seems pretty crazy to me though. But bro was just out at Top Golf with his twins
Seen
and shit.
that.
So I don't know, man. Who knows, bro?
These allegations are very, very serious.
Yeah, that's not.
That's why I feel like this shit can't be.
it just can't go away.
If you
It
don't
can't just
if
go
you don't
away.
arrest him, it looks bad. It looks bad for real.
Yeah.
It does. Like you don't do a raid of that level, and because it's gonna look like. But you
We talk about
you release the footage of the raid.
We talk about a human trafficking ring allegation. Like,
Yes.
that's not like nothing. It's the difference between having like how you get down. You know what I'm saying? How you party and shit like that. That's your business.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you accusing people of like that type of shit, that next level shit, like it gotta be.
You gotta walk away with something.
You gotta walk. That's what you gotta walk away with something, bro. Like what was the point of all this? Because that's a lot of resources y'all use.
And I'm not a fan of Diddy at all. Definitely have not been a fan of his business practices. But that's separate from what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's
on this.
separate. Yeah.
If the man is guilty of that shit, fuck him. But if he's not, y'all have to explain what all that shit was for. That's all I'm saying. Because for him not even being arrested within a week is alarming to me. Because, dog, by the time they do the raid, all they doing is gathering shit that they already got for the indictment. There's not even an indictment. When you go do a raid like that, first of all, the judge got to sign off on that shit of that level.
Is this like a high level like version of getting swatted or something? Like, because you know that is right. Like they do a false call for the SWAT team to come to your house and shit like that. Like
To just run through your shit just cause.
I mean, that's what they be doing like in the gaming community. Like they'll. It's a lot of hackers and shit. People
Okay.
You can get your information and shit. So they be.
But again, we talking about a certain level of accusations.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is a high level version.
Because usually when people get raided, they either get arrested within 72 at the most. This is a week or most. The week or most.
Bro, we talking about a homeland security. Like this is their doing.
That's what I'm saying. And we seen throughout history, the only person to really walk away unscathed from raids is Mike. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than that, people have at least been arrested, the whole nine. So
it's some court shit behind.
yeah, like I would assume if I'm a judge, I'm not signing off on a raid unless you already got hard, concrete evidence.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Not just hearsay. If the man is freaky, he get down. But where's these underage girls at? Where's these people that he's been sex trafficking, like all this other shit? Like it just seems like it's just a highlight on his personal life and how he get down, and niggas don't care about that. Like it's just like with the Dwight Howard shit. When we spoke about Dwight Howard, niggas don't care about
his preference. Like I know the jokes get off and shit like that.
Yeah, but
that's different. But we was more so concerned about the allegations that were against him because that was serious. Like
it's very serious.
Like
this dude say he came into your crib, you popped out with somebody. No, he didn't sign up for that. Like that's you talking about a different level of sexual assault there. Like, no, you don't do that. So with this, if you're saying that he's sex trafficking underage girls, his son is involved, Justin would have at least been arrested. Where's the indictment at? Like, where is this? I mean, I saw the little piece that Chris Cuomo had when he was speaking about it on CNN, and I didn't think nobody was ever going to highlight that aspect of the raid, but it's a fair question. Like, so y'all just gonna do this raid and then y'all not be held accountable at all as far as answering no questions as to why, what's coming behind this?
Yeah. I think, and I hate to get into the conspiracy bag, but it's just like, people play on, people not asking these questions. Like they play on that type of stuff. So it's like,
because honestly, Mo, what can niggas can't say that, oh, well, Diddy must have paid somebody off.
I mean, you don't pay nobody off and still get raided.
That's my whole thing. Like, so it's looking like it's an embarrassment thing at this point with him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said,
but I do believe off the heels of that Cassie shit, I do believe he is guilty of some of those things.
It's some smoke there now.
It's definitely some smoke.
Because he settled that in 2 days.
There's some smoke there. But now we're talking about this right here.
Yeah.
If he's not guilty of it, he ain't guilty. If he's guilty, guilty. But y'all got to come with something because it's not something you play around. When R. Kelly shit was, we had hard, concrete evidence. He was sex trafficking. We had the evidence of that. if he's not guilty of it, bro, I don't think that's something you have to explain that. That's all I'm saying. They got to explain that one.
I mean, the only way you can really hold like the courts and like the enforcement accountable is by suing them. So
You think he does that?
if he,
I would.
yeah, I mean, yeah,
You ran through my shit and you put the video out of y'all running through
that's
my
the
shit.
crazy hit to me. Like TMZ had that shit right after the raid was over.
That's another thing. So what's really going on with that there?
Like, what's the angle here?
What's
Like,
the angle?
What's the angle?
And by no means, again, I'm being fair here. It's my job on here. I can't play favorites on this, regardless if I like a person or not. But these are very serious allegations. These are serious charges. So if this man didn't do any of this, what are y'all saying with this? Now, granted, if he gets arrested 2 months, 3 months down the line, unheard of me. But okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, you got him. But usually when you go and you do a raid,
Some shit, this right
y'all
now,
already
right
got
now
the shit.
situation.
Yeah, we already got. We just coming to get the physical shit to match what we already had. But if you don't have that, and then it's just looking like it's looking funny in the light. That's all I can say. It's looking funny in the light.
Nah, I feel you, man.
But again, if he's guilty of all of this shit, fuck him.
Yeah.
He deserves to go down. But
Nah, first
I
and
don't
foremost,
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, first and foremost. But if it's definitely looking like it's nothing coming behind this, because it's rare that you do a raid and somebody is not arrested immediately after. That's just how it looked to me.
Nah, I feel you.
Because if it's just gonna be to a point where we talking about somebody's personal life, niggas don't care about that.
At that point, that's the embarrassment shit. That y'all just
Yeah.
trying to, put the man business out. I mean, we in the era of that type of shit, but that's not how law enforcement's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Now, especially if he's going to take his daughters on spring break, you gonna allow this man to go to a country that don't got no extradition laws with the U.S., especially among a raid of this level. That's just weird. They don't allow no shit like that. Like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. You'll keep your ass here. This nigga out at Top Golf with his daughters having a good old time.
I just saw another picture leak. Him and he was posted somewhere with Stevie J. Like, this like a new picture. Like, yeah. So
And then I seen some shit probably before that he was at Kanye concert trying to talk to him, but Kanye
Kanye ain't fucking with him.
he wasn't fucking with him.
That was the last Vulture listening session in L.A.
So we just still gonna have to wait to see how this shit play out
Yeah.
at this point.
Hey, man.
Everybody else getting tagged up in this shit. How you feel about 50 Cent baby moms getting tagged? I heard Lucien got named in Rod's lawsuit too, but I heard he about to sue too.
Who?
Lucien Grange, Universal CEO.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
She said she's definitely getting a lawyer.
Mm.
She's definitely getting a lawyer.
As far as the 50 Cent thing, man, I see 50 Cent he ain't let up, so he might feel like
He
shit.
said, "Yeah, see you in family court."
Yeah, he say he gonna see you in family court too. So I mean, we know how 50 give it up too. So it's like, that's another allegation. That's a serious allegation she put on him too. So it's like
She jumped out on her shit quick though.
real quick.
She did. She wasn't playing.
He
like-
wasn't playing. So it's
So
like,
like I said, I want to see how that play out. But for her to jump out that quickly
Yeah.
lets me know, like, yeah, I don't really have no reason to.
I got no reason to lie on you, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, yeah, for you to put my name in this lawsuit, like, I ain't no sex worker. I don't do this. I will be getting representation. I will be doing X.
I mean, but I'm just being fair. He ain't put her name in the lawsuit in the court documents. Her name is in the court documents on his own. Her name is in the court documents. Because it
Okay.
had her, and that's why we knew, because they labeled her and Young Miami sex workers and shit like that
Okay.
in the court document.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what.
What's up? Well, it's based off his lawsuit, though.
50 Cent lawsuit?
No, I'm talking about Lil Rod.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In the that's what 50 Cent was talking about when he
Yeah.
called her that. Because in the court documents, she is listed as that.
Yeah, and she said in her count, she's going against that lawsuit.
That lawsuit, yeah.
Yeah. She's going
Yeah.
at the Lil Rod's
But
lawsuit.
the 50 Cent is when
Nah,
she-
the 50 Cent shit,
Yeah.
she's
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you in court documents being labeled as a sex worker. I'm definitely, if I'm battling a court case with you, I'm taking that to court 100%. You're labeled in court documents as a sex worker.
If
Yeah.
I'm not a sex worker, I'm definitely fighting that.
Oh, for sure. You have no choice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if I'm not,
Well,
you're
you're
not about to
represent-
label me. Yeah,
Yeah,
you fucking up my
fuck that.
reputation.
I'm gonna say now, it's two sides of this coin.
No,
now.
facts. That's what I said. We gotta wait for it to play out. But I will say, for her to jump out on it that quickly, and she just ain't deny it. She says she's getting representation.
Yeah, I mean,
It says a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, her and 50, I think they always gonna have a back and forth because he's the type. If you gonna go, he's gonna go as far as you gonna take it, and it's unfortunate because that's the mother of your child.
But in all of this though, Fat Joe has done interviews. Few other people that are 30 plus years affiliated with Diddy. You know what I mean? These are
Mhm.
people who be at brunch, raising the glasses, all that shit with this nigga. Nobody speaking up for the man. But it's funny that nobody is because by now, typically somebody's jumping out of the gate 4 individuals off of allegations. Nobody stepping into that damn light to be like, he's.
this is different.
You see what I'm saying?
different
Like
right
some
now.
people.
I'm not mad at them though,
Yeah, I 100%.
because of the level of the allegations. I would be
100%.
quiet too.
100%. So like, niggas was like, so
Because
I
coming
said-
to defense of him and then he's found guilty,
That
you are
Yeah, it's a lot you got to walk back.
yes
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's trying to touch this case.
at all.
At all.
Yeah.
You know the shit real when Cam and Mason even spoke on this shit this week,
Alright. For
and
real.
they just coming off the heels of talk about Diddy last week,
Yeah.
and for this to happen this week and they ain't touched that shit this whole week, pause,
Yeah.
it's different.
For sure.
So
Somebody
I don't-
said, nigga said in the comments like, Fat Joe always got a story about something, but this one, huh?
Yeah, that's
it,
that's
brother.
true.
That's true. I think always got to tell a story about something.
Hey man, the funny shit to me is niggas going back and finding everybody old Diddy statements though. Like they found LeBron, they found an old LeBron tweet and it was like, "It's no party like a Diddy party," and niggas like, "Hey, what you mean by that, LeBron?
What you mean?
What you mean, Bron? What party you talking about?" So like I said, man, we definitely gonna see some shit play out, man, especially over the summertime and shit, probably. So
Yeah, this is far from over.
yeah, it's not over with at
Far
all.
from over,
It's
man.
definitely more information gonna be brought to the light. So y'all strap y'all seatbelts.
I did see I did see a video for months ago from a former bad boy employer, whatever security. He was talking about how Diddy house gonna get raided soon and shit like that. You had the lady who was predicting some bad shit with Diddy in some coming months around end of March, early April. Where we at? End of March, early April.
That lady did call that on point too.
Yeah, that shit. This shit is wild. Like I said, you can't really jump out the window on either side. But I do believe people who believe he is guilty because of his character. Like that's another thing. When
His
you
track
have
record don't help.
when your track record is not good, people are not inclined to believe that you're innocent.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. So that's all you can really say. Like he's not gonna get no really more support on this.
You're not getting no leeway.
Yeah, he's not gonna get no leeway. Just
It's
based
like
off his
Draymond
persona.
Green. Like niggas is waiting on Draymond to do
Oh my
the smallest thing to kick him out,
Yeah.
or be like, "Oh, see."
Yeah.
It's the
But
same shit.
I think Diddy's a smart enough man. All this Diddy party shit. Like when I think of Diddy parties and all these allegations or skepticals about what his parties look like, I also feel like he's a smart enough man to have people sign that paperwork of saying like, y'all can't speak about what the fuck is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, I've been around people who
Oh yeah, NDAs.
Yeah,
I seen one
100%.
actually floating around Twitter the other day.
See what I'm saying? So like, I know people who got less shit happening like in life, not to derail them for their accomplishment
Right.
and stuff, but they just
They not as high as profile.
100%.
Right.
But I've been to their events and stuff, and I had to sign one. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So if you're not even, and this is just a house party.
Yeah,
type
Diddy
shit,
definitely
you know what I'm
got
saying?
him.
Like I definitely feel like regardless of whatever comes from this, like I think it's going to be a point where niggas gonna, if they start to speak on, they're gonna tell on themselves.
Mhm.
And once they step on themselves, tell on themselves, that's when they're gonna get them.
Mhm.
But I just feel like whatever of all of the situation is, it's going to come to light. Look at R. Kelly. That shit fell real bad.
And that's what I'm saying. We had a lot of hard, concrete evidence with R. Kelly. That's the biggest factor
I
here.
feel like by the time we get to the Gayle King interview with R. Kelly, he knew it was time.
Oh, for sure.
That was a complete meltdown.
Yeah, it was.
That's your last resort.
Yeah. So,
That was his last. Yeah, it definitely was. And that's what I'm saying. his shit was it was the same shit. Sex trafficking, rape was within that too. Just messing with underage girls, period. So, but you had it, and his track record wasn't even good anyway because that was talk since the 90s. It was just he was just always getting off. That was R. Kelly's thing. He was always getting off.
That was the end of the ride right there.
That was the end of the ride. And for Diddy, like I said, if he's guilty, pack this nigga up right along with him. But if nothing comes from this, bro, it definitely got to be some questions. Because what all was this for? That's just my only thing. What all was this for?
Yeah, like what's the end goal?
What's
here?
the end goal? Yeah,
That's a fact.
And that's really, only time will tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna. I don't think we get no real answers. This shit might roll over until next year.
January. I don't feel like January, February.
This shit might roll over until next year. Yeah, this shit is far from over. There's gonna be some more shit to come out.
I mean, the only thing
because people just keep popping up with allegations.
That's it. And now we have that. Now new allegations have to be investigated. That's more.
All right. I thought that same thing when Shorty said. Remember, I said the same thing when Shorty said that stuff about 50 Cent. I was like, hey. You gotta be careful with shit like that because that can start a chain against him. So yeah.
How y'all feel about the lady coming out now about the whole shooting at the club in '99?
Saying it was him the whole time. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
I honestly, bro, it might not be a popular opinion, but I honestly feel like she's wrong because if you're saying now. Dog, what you want the case reopened for? Shine did 10 years for that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I gotta go back and look at that whole situation. But was she in court back then saying that Diddy did it?
So according to this court document, I'm gonna read it. So upon information and belief, this RICO enterprise has existed for at least 20 years, dating back to 1999 nightclub shooting in NYC. Where Mr. Combs required his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC club. Mr. Combs forced his then-artist Shine to assume responsibility for the shooting of several individuals. Mr. Combs used his power, money, and influence to bribe jurors, witnesses, such as friend of the shooting victim, Natanya Rubin, who reported to law enforcement that she saw Mr. Combs and not Shine pull the trigger and shoot her friend in the face. Natanya Rubin later testified at Mr. Combs' criminal trial that she was tying her shoe and may not have seen who shot the gun. She later confessed that Mr. Combs paid her. So you took your hush money.
And now you want to come out.
And now you come back years.
I feel like she can
That's
be
fucked
held.
up.
She can be held in contempt.
Yeah. It's not, but here's the thing: it's open shut.
Yeah, it's already.
It's done.
It's already.
Sean did 10 years. He got extradited to Belize. Like it's.
Yeah, that's kind of messy right there.
It's messy as fuck.
Yeah, that's messy.
You get what I'm saying? And let's be real here. In a lot of cases, you do have people who take falls for certain shit, depending on the level of the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not out my realm to believe that, did he bribe Shine or got Shine to do something and then, okay, oh, shorty, how much you need? Whatever the money is that she got. All right, yeah. Let's do. That's a real thing.
That's possible.
But you took your bread.
Yeah, you can't take the bread and then renege on that a few years later.
Few?
Yeah.
We talking 24 years now.
20 years.
Hey, man.
Now she's looking for, and what it looks like to me is a money grab.
Oh, thank you. I was literally about to say.
We're not, and people could disagree with it, have a problem with it. I'm calling a spade for me, what it look like.
Right.
It looked like she's trying to get a new money grab.
Right.
Because the bread done ran out.
But money done dried up.
That money been probably ran out.
Oh, yeah, Diddy in the press lines? All right, bam. Let me holler at, let me go ahead and let's
jump on the wave.
Yeah, let's jump on the wave. So then, boom, they can hit me again and be like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Even if this shit is true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They, Shorty looking for more bread.
If anybody's a victim in this, it's Sean.
All right.
Yeah.
It's just nuts, man.
Yeah.
When he came out, he was hot. He was blazing. We missed a prime in his career.
Yeah, he got a lot of at the peak of his prime. Like, during his prime, he was fighting his case. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
By the time we get the Godfather Buried Alive, that's all like shit behind the wall.
Yeah, behind the wall.
So he had to.
He came out, he was hot as fish grease. He didn't even really get a year for real.
He had to diss 50 Cent off of jail phone. Like, let's put that in perspective.
In perspective, yes. Shit is fucked up, man. But like I said, I'm with Drew. This might play out until January, February.
I can't argue that. I can't argue that. The media needs something to talk about anyway. So
Give this nigga one more Thanksgiving, one more Christmas, nigga.
That's crazy.
okay. Give him one more holiday season like that.
Get it out of here. That shit is
sir.
wild. So how we feel about this Baltimore bridge collapse, man?
Hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. First off, shots out. Condolences to anybody whose lives was affected by that. You know,
I really haven't heard about no deaths in that.
Nah, so they saying it's a few bodies who they haven't been able to recover.
Okay.
So you know,
One is enough, so.
yeah, one is enough. So I mean, prayers to everybody whose lives were affected by that. It looked like just an unfortunate situation. Like from what I was seeing, that boat was already dealing with power issues and whatnot.
It lost power. And you know, once you're in the water going to take you
the water
wherever.
going to carry where it want to carry you at. So it's like I can't.
I was watching the video, and it's a very long video. So
it's 2024, and I know people, conspiracies pop up all the time, but it's like sometimes accidents happen. So
yeah, definitely. And I'm glad they was able to get a mayday out there to shut down the bridge on both sides, coming and going traffic. Because I was seeing cars driving on there prior to the boat hitting.
Zooming across that shit.
But of course, with technology now, you could get a call out there, be like, "Hey, listen, this boat lost power. We're on this." I don't know how they do their thing on the water, but yeah, get people off this bridge ASAP. So I'm glad it was, because imagine that was the middle of the day type shit.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? You definitely would have had to shut down traffic. Like, it is what it is. Like, hey, get the police out there, block off both ends.
Ain't even had that much time to get the police out there. Bro.
You get what I'm saying?
It happened kind of quick.
When you think about it, it happens quick. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
See, the thing about being on the water, and if nobody's ever driven a boat, it's way different than a car. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to slam on brakes, you slam on brakes in the car. There's no brakes on a boat other than slapping that shit in reverse and try to push it, like, to stop all force going forward.
That shit lost power.
But mind you, this is a cargo boat. I mean, like, this shit is.
That's like a big. It's a cargo, but it's a cargo.
So
boat.
This is tons.
That's
moving at probably a few knocks at a time. You know what I mean? Like, probably like 2-3 knocks. But that's fast enough to. And within you would need probably 5 to 10 minutes to stop this boat going at that speed. You know what I mean? Because with force, you're already moving. Now you're talking current pulling you. Now, also, this bridge is made out of like the old Cooper River Bridge, steel metal. You see what I'm saying? Like, here in Charleston, we've redone our bridge. So and it's an acre worth of rocks to even stop a boat for even hitting our bridge, because of the design of how everything.
The design of
so you have to follow your actual lane. Now, when you drift off that lane, people are like, yo, this boat can't even get under there. And it's like, yo, this shit travels under this bridge all the time. They have it high enough for it to go, but it hit the leg. So when you hit a leg, of course, you're sitting in a chair, you chop a leg off, you're going to fall. That's what happens. So
it's like a domino effect.
100%. And I mean, it crumbled.
Yeah.
That's just to show you, like, one, this boat weighs tons.
Yeah.
And also just the force that it don't take too much to make that thing
fall.
Cargo, I'm telling you, bro. But
it's so crazy, because I always be seeing that video on Twitter where cargoes be getting lost at sea, but they pay people to retrieve those trailers, dog.
Yeah, it's two sides of that too, because it's like you got the people who are paid to do that, then you got like the basically pirates out there who search for that type of shit too. So
that's crazy, bro. Yeah. And the water is a motherfucker, because for them shits to be falling off them boats like that, you're not defeating water. Water is just way too powerful.
100%, bro. And that's the thing, like,
water is powerful.
A storm at sea.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? That boat rocking, them cargo ships are falling. You know what I mean? They're brand new Beamers in the water right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
You know
All
what
type
I'm
of
saying?
shit.
Like, cooked, nigga. Those shit is cooked, nigga.
And a lot of them are not getting retrieved. They just in the water.
You got Beamers, you got whole containers of electronics and shit,
Electronics.
all kinds of
Unfortunately, probably people too.
shit. Yeah,
You know,
that too.
because that's
It's
how
a
they
thing,
move.
it's a
Yeah,
thing,
it's
it's
a
a thing.
thing.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up. When I seen that shit, I was like, damn, bruh. And I'm just glad if it wasn't a lot more casualty. I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to anybody that was lost, but I'm just glad it wasn't more, and especially during the day.
Yeah.
It's just like 1 a.m. type shit.
Yeah, this was late at night. Cause I saw this shit. I'm like, yo, what's happening?
It was like early morning type
Yeah,
shit,
it was
like,
like-
4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, shit was nuts.
So people was about to go to work, going to work.
Yeah, my homeboy was in Baltimore at the time, so I'm like, bro, like, you good, nigga? He's like, yeah, man, I'm like 30 minutes away from that side. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, bet.
My mom like 45 minutes from there. She says she actually been on that bridge before, but she don't go that way. Like for her, that's the bridge to get inside Baltimore. She don't really got to go that way.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I mean, that just means Baltimore's been in the Super Bowl this year.
man, somebody told me that, and I was like, bruh, like that's a perfect storyline to you know recoup on everything, bruh. Like
Joe Byron, he already said he said he got that.
hey man, we'll see.
Nigga be putting energy and money into shit that just.
Them boats is. Woo, people talking about, oh, how that bridge can't withstand that.
Nigga,
Nigga,
it's
look at this shit. Like, for real, look at this shit, bro. It's Baltimore also. Like, this bridge should have
People be saying dumb shit, man.
this bridge should have been rebuilt. You know what I'm saying?
People be saying dumb shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even think. Maybe I could be wrong. Like, bro, if you going like you said that speed with that type of cargo shit, if that shit was to hit our bridge, I don't think that shit was standing that. I could be wrong. I don't think that shit was standing that, bro. Now,
Well-
granted, we got the rocks.
It ain't even gonna get to it. Honestly, it wouldn't even. It would not. It would run.
And I think our shit high as fuck anyway.
Yeah.
So,
It would run. I mean, again, bro. Like,
and if it was a hit like the leg, you got the rocks there.
now, again, it's an acre out of rocks. That if it's so, you got lanes between the red and the green lanes. Like when you're going through the bridge, you see the buoys floating in the water.
Yeah.
You got the red and you got the green. You have to stay in between those. Now, if you drift outside that, now you're going to run into land. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And that's going to stop everything. Everything's going to fly forward, but it ain't going to hit the bridge. That's how they built the shit. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, even to think like maybe the only way if this shit is like full throttle and coming to, even then, I still don't think it would hit the
Now the old one.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
cooked.
shit was going down.
It's cooked.
Yeah, we cooked. We
And that bridge stay packed all time of night. So, yeah,
Yo, not looking back at it, bro. That bridge was trash as fuck.
it was very dangerous. Very dangerous. And niggas ran this shit every year.
You
Them
niggas used to
Kenyans.
run that shit for real, man. I
Those
remember
was-
being stuck in traffic on that bridge.
And it was lower
that-
to the ground.
Man, boy.
I remember.
But you know what's crazy? There was even though both those bridges was old, there was always an older one and a newer one of those. Like the
Facts.
old one, you don't want to be on that old one. Man, boy.
And it was what, 2 lanes?
That one was 2 lanes, yeah. Woo.
Going down.
Yeah.
No, coming back from Mount Pleasant, it was
It was
2
more
lanes.
narrow,
Yeah.
it was more narrow, yeah.
Yeah, so you have 1 lane coming down, 1 lane coming. Hold on.
No, they
Yeah, it
both was 2
both
lanes.
Yeah, it was
Both-
just
they both-
narrow.
yeah.
Yeah, they were both narrow. But now, even bro, when it's windy, but when
Them
it
shits
used to
was
be
moving.
oh my god, bro, like PTSD from that bridge for real. Like my old lady, she still be. My mother cannot drive.
They had to
across the
go.
bridge,
They had to go
man.
though. Them bridges
Yeah,
had
them
to
shit
go.
had to
the new one?
She's alright on the new one, like, but she's like going down to my place. She's all the way to the far left lane. Like
got-
she ain't even
right.
trying to be by that water.
You gotta
And the
think.
new one is now
05.
05, yeah.
Yeah, and see,
That was,
that's
that was right before the outlet opened.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like in '04, I'm at MLK, so I'm like the bridge is right there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You see
Yeah.
the pool's right here, the bridge overpass
Yeah.
went right by the pool, like that.
The older bridges was definitely more standout as far as landscape for the city.
It was
like,
in East Side.
yeah, it was in the hood.
You got to
like,
think that bridge was built early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
Early 1900s,
yeah,
bro.
it was time for that.
It was
bridge to go.
time to get it out of here. And then when they was building the new one, the older bridge was going under the new one.
Mm-hmm.
So that just speaks how high the new one is.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But the new bridge is good.
No, it is. I enjoy going across it. You know what I'm saying? But it
Definitely
just
more safer.
way
Oh, yeah, for
more
sure.
safer.
And it's what 5 lanes?
About
4
five-
lanes. It's
four.
4
Is it 4 or 5 lanes on each side?
It's 4 on each side. It's 4 on each side.
Okay.
Yo, but you remember like niggas used to be on the bicycle biking across the old bridge, and it's like
Yes.
nigga move, nigga.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
what
why are
is-
you on this
why are you
2-lane
on this-
shit?
Come on,
Bro,
bruh.
people used to pull stunts on that bridge, bro.
That shit
Like
crazy.
they shot Die Hard on that
Oh,
bridge.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I remember I was on YouTube. What was that? A few weeks ago, looking at somebody a video of them driving across the bridge. I'm like, this like 02?
yeah.
Wild time.
Crazy,
Right.
crazy footage. It was crazy footage to look at that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, we used to drive across this raggedy piece of shit, but you ain't had no choice though,
Yeah.
unless you was gonna take the connector on the other side.
But then you have to go past stink ass paper
Yeah.
mill.
The paper mill.
You gotta go past the paper mill, but that shit, they need to redo that one too. Honestly,
Oh yeah, that's next. Especially, but they're gonna have to because the port bought the paper mill,
Mm-hmm.
so they're expanding the port or creating another port. So they will have to essentially do another bridge, I believe. I don't think a cargo. I think it's high enough for a cargo truck.
so we have different port locations, correct?
We got 2
It's 2 right now.
So you got the one by the paper mill, and you got the other one where the cruise ships be at.
Mm-hmm.
Thought so. I thought so. That video Mo sent me yesterday when it looked like a cargo ship ran into the port or some shit like that. Or the shit just started collapsing. The shit just started collapsing.
It hit a crane. It
hit a
on the
crane.
port, yeah.
And the shit so loud, Drew. And just think at that time, if you working there, you looking around like, bro, where the fuck is that shit coming from? Like, you just trying to run
Yeah,
for
get
cover.
the hell from by there, boy. Anything can happen, Brian. Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything, bro. That port life is. But that's one thing about Charleston, and that's another that's was always run people here. But just the job opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You got the port again. You got Boeing. You got Mercedes. You got Volvo now. So shit just continue to grow, continue to expand.
If that's the lifestyle for you, you know.
Yeah, if that's the
But,
lifestyle for you, yeah.
But there's also other opportunities here. It just ain't going to pay you like how you deserve.
We got the biggest port in the country.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. We one of them though. I don't think we the biggest though.
Okay.
I know we import and export a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot of motion in our ports for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas getting paid out there, I tell you that. But them hours, bro. I heard them hours is crucial.
My nigga, you can't even, bro. You gotta have your phone on non-silent 24/7, bro. You might get.
I know somebody who was like, bro, I was working 7 days a week, 12 hours,
Yeah.
nonstop.
Well, I think he could take a month off though. You know, if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the port jobs. Like some of them guys that go out there, you know, they just driving BMWs off off them cargos. Some of them they go out there fill up containers and shit. You know, it just depends.
So all type of different jobs.
All type of
Mhm.
all type of jobs out there, bro. All type of jobs, man. That shit just. But I'm interested to see what comes behind that because, of course, you know niggas gonna get in a conspiracy bag when it comes to that Baltimore bridge shit.
Yeah.
So
I don't think everything conspiracy though.
everything ain't conspiracy.
That was just to me. It's just like an accident. Like it was an unfortunate accident, man.
I wonder, did Biden speak about that shit?
Nah, I know for a fact the mayor for Baltimore did. And it was the racists was out. F-150 Twitter came out, bruh. F-150 Twitter was showing their ass.
All right, man. All right, man. Like that
Yeah.
shit crazy. Y'all saw what Lizzo said?
She done with music.
That what she said. She'll be back though. But I'm not going down for it. She
Just-
said, I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want is to make music, make people happy, and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against lies, being told about me for clout and views, being the butt of joke every single time because of how I look, my character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this shit. I quit.
And these artists, they quit all the time, man. We just was talking about Ari Lennox fake quitting.
I do remember that.
So it's like I mean,
She just needed a reset.
yeah.
I remember there was a local.
She just needed a
rapper.
reset.
A lot of people do this shit, bro.
Wait, what you about to say, Drew?
Nah, they just be doing this like
Drew.
trying to do like a little farewell tour or some shit, and it's like, bro, like
You think you
not,
Kobe?
you're not going nowhere, bro. Like
Like,
you know, like you still making music, you know.
You're not Kobe Bryant to us.
Like this shit be nuts, man. Like Lizzo's not going anywhere from music, man. She just needs shit to calm.
I mean, that's
down
how she
for
make her money.
Yeah.
Also, so we got to talk about, be real about that too. 'Cause you ain't getting no regular 9 to 5. That's cooked.
My thing is this.
That's even worse. You think you got it bad now? Working a 9 to 5 would be crazy.
Being Lizzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not even about to touch that, but my thing, my thing is this: don't tell us you gonna quit. Show me you quit.
Yeah.
I shouldn't hear about you for at least 5 years or some shit. Or I
That's
should-
real quitting for real.
That's what I'm saying. Cause it's music. At the
Yes.
end of the day, the only
Especially
way,
in this era.
only way I said no, you still around. Somebody might have caught you at the grocery store or something, like with your disguise on, like, oh, I think that's Lizzo, like, or some shit like that. Or you like, like you off the grid type shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make no, announcement or whatever. That's just how I would do it. Like, I would show you better than I would tell you. Like,
I agree.
no, I'm gone. Like,
I
you know what
definitely
I'm
feel
saying?
you on that.
I
So
don't even tell y'all niggas I'm gone.
now she is really going through something, then
Yeah, that's
prayers
different.
for
That's
sure,
different, yeah.
definitely. But I kind of see the play with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
keep it in music only. I don't know if this was a cry for help, like your mental health isn't.
It could
know,
very well
it
be
could
that.
be
time.
that.
It could be, yeah.
But if it is, like y'all, if y'all know Lizzo or somebody, y'all reach out. But outside of that, like if you're trying to tap out of music, just fade away.
definitely,
It's a lot of people that done it.
definitely.
It's a lot of people who made their money and was like, all right, I'm done, bro. Like, fuck
Facts.
this shit, like-
So how y'all feel about dude went viral for his girlfriend having his back when he was getting robbed?
Oh, with the chopper.
Yeah, with the chopper.
I feel like Ant, man. Ant says, shouts out to Shorty, but that relationship is over. The power, the
Damn.
power dynamic is over, bro. It's over.
Why would it be over?
It could very well still be very well intact. That was a serious situation they held each other down through. But a lot of women not gonna let you live that down.
How, nigga? I could have died. I
Nigga-
expect you to come out the house with the yapper.
Nigga, look how you look when them niggas came through with that fire.
I didn't have my fire on me.
I had to come and hold you down, nigga.
I didn't have my fire
I
on
feel
me.
like she did what she was supposed to.
No, she
That's
did
what
what
I'm
she
saying.
was
Yeah,
supposed to do.
definitely.
I would hope, bruh.
Yeah, come out the house with something.
Bruh, if that's just your baby mama, I hope you put a ring on
She
it.
should have
You
dumped
know
them.
what
She
I'm saying?
should have dumped on them niggas though. Honestly,
Yeah.
she had full right to.
Man, that's her man.
Yeah, them niggas on camera like coming at this man with they shit drawn like.
Yeah, but sometimes
glad he didn't
they could have killed the man. You
They
know
coulda
what I'm
killed
saying?
him,
So,
yes.
like to really dump. I'm
right
glad
then and there.
I'm glad she didn't dump because honestly, bro, like everybody was able to walk away from the situation with their life and have a learning fucking curve and learning experience from all of this. Those two guys who were trying to rob, my nigga, you could have died today.
I say she should have dumped on them because, all right, they already had guns drawn. There was no mask on, so usually when that happens,
Bro had a mask in the back.
bro. But
tall
the first dude ain't had no mask,
Right.
So it's like usually when shit like that going on, they was trying to get in the house
Mm.
and shit like that. They don't be leaving no witnesses.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I know they probably not gonna come back now, but
Yeah.
they still out there.
But
You
it's
know what I'm
probably
saying?
it's probably was on something like because just from how the video starts, it's like bro walking out, like he about to go serve or make a move. You know what I'm saying?
That's what.
Like,
yeah,
so like it's
yeah.
probably like old boy who ain't had a mask on setting bro up. You see what I'm saying? Because he's the one who made the phone call.
That's true too.
Cause why would you just be walking out the house? You know what I'm saying? Like
He knew he
was coming
right.
out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah, you
So
right.
boom.
You right.
And old girl saw what time it was, probably on the ring or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, I hope my shorty holds me down. I don't live a life like that, but shit. Anything can happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
Boy, I know he hugged her tight that night,
Alright,
boy.
bro.
Ooh,
but
Lord,
I
bro.
thought he was going to grab the chopper from her.
He did.
He walked past because she walked first.
She came out.
Yeah,
She came out
like
quick
that.
though. Like
Yeah.
she was, and them niggas retreated
Retreat.
quickly.
In that moment, I would have did the same thing, but he did kick in. Like, oh, let me get this gun from her. Like he did do that.
Yeah,
So.
you get back in the house. I got this.
Yeah, bro. That shit crazy.
Yeah, shit. Hey, shout out to her, man. I think that's just instincts kicking in too, especially when you love somebody.
So was the women's intuition right then?
It was in that one.
In
It
that one?
definitely was.
He got him a ride or die.
No,
man.
a lot of them, because a lot of them probably wouldn't handle like that. Like they legit scared. But if
Yeah.
they got something, that's their man. They got a gun. Some of them are gonna come out there. They might not shoot.
She had the
She
stick.
had every right to
She
though.
had the stick. She knew, yeah.
She had every right to though. So I'm glad she wasn't hurt. Dog is good, but yeah, that definitely was.
Yeah, and I mean, in that instance, you know, your brain is trying to wrap around what the fuck is happening.
Survival
Yeah,
tactics.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh's like, yo, he put his hands up. He's just kind of like, yo, I'm gonna follow what you're doing because what's behind him probably 2-3 churn. We don't know what's in the house.
We
You know
don't know.
what I'm saying?
House,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna just follow whatever you saying. If I look pussy, I'm pussy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because at the end of the day, I gotta do whatever. You know, I'm living this life. This is on me. You know. So whatever that instance is or whatever the situation is, I don't know. But I only can speculate if I'm in that situation, bro. Like, and I don't got my heater on me, bro. Like, all right, bet. Like, I'm. You got me. You know what I mean? Like, all right, bet. Here we are.
Definitely feel you on that,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Like you just gotta.
I'm gonna yell out. I'm like, yo, bro, like lock the door or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
but
Hey man, Shorty was on it though. You could
Yeah,
tell she was watching that ring. She was
yeah.
watching that ring cam.
yeah, she big up to her, man.
Yeah,
She
definitely.
she probably heard everything or like nigga was like, where the shit at? I don't know.
He probably told her before he left the house, like, "Hey, watch this camera." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's watch this shit.
Yeah, cause Brett came out shirtless, you know, and
Yeah.
like it's just like he just been running
You might have-
outside right quick to make a play.
I
you
go
know?
go to the car, go grab something. You
No.
never know, man.
Yeah, for sure though.
Niggas be watching, man. Cause what was that one video of the rapper who got killed? And that was on video. Like he went outside to a car or something, and they ended up shooting him. Was this in Chicago or something like that? I can't remember.
Talking about Duck in Chicago when he got killed by the car.
You talking about FBG Duck?
Yeah.
No. This somebody else.
He died. He died.
This
by the
look
car.
like at nighttime too.
I know, man. I know, man. We done lost.
Yeah, that was a
lot of-
big thing on the
yeah.
TL recently.
Oh, this just happened.
Yeah.
A rapper?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. That's nothing. We done seen so many rappers die. It's like we don't even. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
So my Tar Heels are cooked.
Damn, man. Your Tar Heels, Marcus Wildcats.
That shit was so fake. Fake as fuck, but it is.
Hey, you know who won yesterday though? Duke. Duke won. NC State won too.
That shit is crazy. That
Like
both
you
of
don't
them
not
won.
you not giving them niggas nothing, bruh.
Duke more so, but NC State, that shit fake as fuck. They on their princess run, bro.
You not
Yeah.
giving them nothing, dog.
That shit is
They're
super
11
fake.
seed now. They
Hey,
beat
Cinderella run.
who they beat last night? man?
Marquette.
Marquette. They beat Marquette. That's
2 seed.
crazy. That's crazy.
Hey man, I didn't want to see Houston, but we saw Houston and
They
we
beat
conquered
them niggas.
Houston, man.
That was a defensive
Out the
battle.
game, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, bro.
Niggas won what? 54-51?
Yeah.
Like 50. Yeah.
No, we won by.
Won by like 4 points.
Yeah.
It was like 58 to 54.
No, it was
Something
like
like
50,
that.
No, it was lower.
It was like 50.
That was 54-51. I'm
yeah,
looking at it.
54,
Oh,
51.
okay.
Yeah, because Brett was he took the 3 out the air and he missed though. It was well defended, but out the gate,
Houston
bro,
was looking sketchy, like kind of late, but
nigga,
y'all
they
beat
came
them.
out the gate 10-0, bro. 10-0 run out the gate.
And then halftime was like what? 21-17.
We started crawling back, bro. Them niggas got tired, and then the boys old boy got hurt for the nigga who was cooking. us,
yeah,
he
yeah.
got hurt.
That last shot Flipikowski missed was crazy because that shit literally went in and out. And I was like, I know y'all was like, bro, what the fuck? And
Nah.
then, they came
Good
down.
game, man. That's a good game.
So
NC
y'all-
State, here we
who
go
y'all-
again.
That's who y'all playing?
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Give it up for us, y'all. Let's go. We ready, baby. Let's go.
Hey,
Both them
let's
niggas
go.
lapped us, bro. That shit is wild to me.
I got plus 300 McCain wears royal blue fingernail paint. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry.
I mean, but it's looking like y'all gonna repeat though. Like y'all are really strong at every position,
Yeah, I
bro.
don't
That
see
shit is
nobody
fucking
really- I
crazy.
don't see nobody really rocking with us like that, man.
Yeah, that's what niggas saying, man.
So y'all end up playing NC State, or if y'all reach the Final Four, it'll be NC State or Duke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Drew, but that'd be good for the pod though. That'd be good for the pod though, but I don't know.
For now, we march.
Y'all really gonna get to play NC State. Let me go look at this bracket, bro. Y'all get to play them or Duke. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause y'all got Illinois. What today?
No, we played yesterday.
What's today? The 30th.
Yeah, they did the 30th.
Yeah, the Elite Eight is today now.
Oh, it's today. Okay.
The Final Four be next week. So if y'all win, y'all to play. Oh no, y'all to play Alabama or Clemson in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
Duke and NC State would play winner of Purdue and Tennessee. That's a 1-2 seed. That's the only 1-2 seed matchup in the Elite Eight.
It's been a good tournament so far, man. I like what's going on.
Y'all are gonna smoke Alabama or Clemson.
Yeah.
Smoke.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah.
Them niggas are winning 8 games by an average of 30 points, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, them niggas legit are good at every position. Y'all got Illinois. That 3 seed.
Yeah, we cutting Illinois ass, man.
Yeah, so see, I can't. Duke and NC State really got further than North Carolina. That shit is
You was not fucking with that NC
Hell
State
no,
shit,
that
man.
shit
That's
is fake
crazy.
as fuck. That shit out of here.
You been calling them fake since the tournament started.
Bro, when they beat us in the ACC championship, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, then they on this 5 games in 5 days shit. Like, all right, bro. Everybody playing basketball, bro. Relax. But I get it. Cinderella run. It happens every year. So I ain't really got too much burn for that shit, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Nah, real shit. Fuck them niggas, man. I ain't really got too much.
So is RJ going to the draft? RJ done?
I don't expect him to go. You already know Armando done, but he be getting them NIL bags. I tell you that.
This is 5th year. He done.
Yeah, he's done. That nigga had a TurboTax commercial. I'm like, damn, this nigga running it up.
Your boy said RJ one of the greatest Tar Heels all time, man. They wouldn't be where they at without Armando and RJ.
I feel him. I like them. But RJ had a very bad game. That's for damn sure.
They couldn't buy a bucket, boy.
And Cadeau, he didn't even play the whole second half. The nigga, they be sagging so far off this nigga. Can't shoot. Can't have you on the floor. So I expect for him in the offseason to get that shot right. That's all you need to work on. Everything else is good, nigga. Work on your shooting. It can be better. It can be much better. The nigga shot 16% from 3 this year, man. You see how they was playing him, though. He had 3-point line. Them niggas in the paint. Yeah, go ahead, shoot that. Now, the first couple ones he was making.
After a while, it become a mental thing, though.
Yeah, it does. So he got to work on that in the offseason. But I expect him to be better. Shout out to Hubert Davis. I like Hubert Davis. He's a good coach for us. So of course, I ain't got to ask you. So you got y'all going to the championship, Drew?
I have Duke going to the championship, and I have Miami Heat going to the championship.
NBA is about to be starting soon, playoffs.
Playoffs start end of the month.
So we are currently the 9 seed, tied with the Hawks in losses. We got one more win over them.
So y'all playing?
We fucked around and lost to the Nets last night. We got the Timberwolves tomorrow, and then we got 7 games in April. We play the Hawks one more time, so that's going to be a big game, but that's at home, so that's advantage. And then the playoffs start the 18th.
Yeah, the 18th, yeah.
That's the play-in start date.
Yeah, the play-in. Hey, man. That's going to be it for you.
Y'all just got to handle business in the East. There's no more excuses.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with us. So
The West, Minnesota 1 seed. We ain't going to find out who the 1 seed in the West is until probably the last game of the year. Minnesota is 51-22. OKC 51-22. Denver is 51-23. 4 and 5. That's pretty much solidified. Clippers are 46-27. Pelicans are 45-28. Dallas is 44-29. Phoenix is 43-31. They're in the play-in. The play-in right now is Suns, Kings, Lakers, Warriors.
where the Nuggets at as far as standing?
3.
3?
They're 1 game behind Minnesota and OKC. OKC and Minnesota are tied for 1. But Minnesota has a tiebreak over OKC.
Okay.
So we could potentially get Minnesota versus the Kings first round, or Minnesota versus the Suns first round, or OKC versus the Kings first round, or OKC versus Suns first round. Denver, Dallas first round, they're getting smoked. And then we potentially are getting Clippers versus Pelicans first round.
You say Denver, Dallas?
Yeah.
You got Dallas getting smoked?
Yeah.
Smoked, like completely smoked.
4-1.
God damn, nigga.
Denver's for real, bro. They ain't lose no steps.
Luka and Kyrie can't get 2.
They can make answers. Yeah, they could get 2, but I don't see it. Because outside of them, they don't have nobody. We just got to be real. Like, I'm not saying they don't have nobody.
I said that. I said they need a
Tim Hardaway, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Tim Hardaway is not consistent enough, bro.
They need
He's the third guy after Kyrie and Luka.
Well, that's the problem. Tim Hardaway can't be a third guy.
They invested that money in him though, so he got to step up.
You got to get they need an elite wing. That's what they need. He's not that.
They should have kept DFS.
Yeah.
But trying to depend on him outside them two, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Baseball season is back. Niggas running up the parlays of baseball.
Baseball is back. I'm not really. I don't know, man. I gotta watch. I gotta watch baseball, but I don't really. The sports gambling shit, man, it's not really doing nothing for me right now, man.
Okay, Braves is 1-0.
Yeah, we want to know.
My White Sox
You got a
is
team?
0-1.
You got a baseball team?
Mm-mm.
Come join us, man.
Who is us?
The Braves, man.
Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, man.
Dodgers already 3-1. That's crazy.
I go for more of like the hats. You know what I'm saying for baseball.
Yeah, we got some of the fire hats, man. We got fire hats. We do.
Y'all doing? I like Colorado hats. Them shit hats.
The Rockies?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the Rockies.
Yeah, man.
I don't see what's up with the A, man. That shit right there.
It's right there.
You right?
Yeah. Oh, also R.I.P. to Nipsey, man. Tomorrow will be 5 years.
Yeah, man, bless up, brother.
Bless up, man. Rest in peace.
5 years in
Yeah,
it, man. That shit is crazy, dog. That shit is crazy. I still cannot believe that. 5 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
5 years, man. That shit is wild. So yeah, man. Got some Elite 8 action today. So I'm definitely gonna be in tune to that today.
When the NFL draft?
April, end of April.
In the April.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And
That's definitely the talk.
yeah, Elite 8 basketball today and tomorrow, man. So can't ask for nothing better. And it's Easter, so of course y'all
Easter
be safe out
weekend.
here with your families. You know, get your fits off.
Get some
If
good,
that's
some
what you
good
and
food
Tom.
tomorrow.
Get you some good food, you know, and ultimately be safe out here, man. Just be safe. Shout out to everybody in the city doing their thing. Running it up.
It's feeling like an outside week for me. I might go to the wine festival.
It was beautiful
today,
yesterday.
Man. I ain't gonna lie.
It was beautiful yesterday.
Drew, what's up with the wine festival, man? What's up, bro?
Ain't nothing but a thing, brother.
Hey, man. I don't know.
Time that shit start.
Start at 1. 1 to 4.
No, I thought it's Mimosa Festival. That's what it is.
Oh, it's Mimosa Festival
Yeah,
at Haygood.
I believe so.
All right. I mean, shit.
I think so. In the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mimosa Festival.
Hey, I ain't
That
gonna lie.
champagne hit different, man.
That might be a mandatory right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog.
I'm with it, man. It's whatever.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man. I'm with it. It's whatever, bro. Why
Let's
you
get it.
popping out? What's up?
I don't know. Mimosa?
Yeah. Yeah, it's light, you know. They got orange
Nigga said
juice.
light.
That is light.
That is like in comparison to mixed drinks.
Come on, man.
I don't know, man.
We're gonna have Mike pop out, y'all, boy. Y'all stay
Niggas
tuned,
want me to
man.
drink so bad, bro.
Nah, we don't want you to drink. We just want you to, pop out, bro. That's all. If you want to indulge in a cocktail, bro,
But you drink wine like every blue moon, though.
I haven't drunk a wine probably since 2020.
2020. So yeah, that's a few blue moons.
That's a few blue moons for real.
That's a few of them.
I feel like that shit would only happen if I was getting into a relationship.
Oh, you sipping
and,
what she
and
said.
and I gotta try some shit. She want me to try something new. I probably still wouldn't do it, but I'll be more prone to, I guess.
Nah,
I guess
I
that's the
feel
word.
hear that, ladies.
But you know me, I'm a
Y'all
lone
hear
wolf
that,
out here.
man?
I'm
When
a lone
y'all-
wolf out here, man. I was talking about that shit with my mom the other day, just about just really enjoying my freedom. I done been too comfortable in this shit. I don't say that in a bad way though.
Nah, I feel
I just like my routine that much. Hey, niggas having fun, man.
Hey, man, women do it all the time, man. It's called loving yourself,
I'm loving myself, Mo.
as they say it.
Yes, I'm loving myself. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I'm
Nah,
running
they
with
do
that
it all
now.
the time, man.
Yeah.
They give they shit fly nicknames and shit, man. That's
Our
all.
shit get turned into negative shit.
Yeah, we hoes and all kind of shit. We just, you know how they do us.
Oh, you been single how long? Oh yeah,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
a lot of girls.
Mm-hmm.
Or you, what's wrong with you? Nothing.
what's
I just
wrong
want to
with
be
you?
single for this long.
But they be single for a long time. You can't ask them no shit like that. What's wrong with you? Nah, you can't ask them that.
This shit is crazy.
Issue.
Yeah, man. We got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Like you said, man. Shouts to everybody running it up, man. We 2 weeks away from Couture Fest again, 2024.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to that, Drew, man. Hit the applause, man. You feel me? Shouts out to that's gonna be pretty lit, man. Shouts out to everybody doing their thing, man. Y'all stay safe again. Come back, see us next week, man. We'll be here again. So, you know, like we say every week, man, if you hear anything on here to get you in your feelings and you feel some type of way, always remember,
We're just some messengers.
we out.